piano walkthrough tutorial thingy for the song Homecoming in the key of D. This is a pretty driven piano song. There's not a lot of intricate parts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and break the few that we have down real quick. So, first of all, jumping into the chorus, the main line that we're gonna be playing is like this. And that's for the chorus. You can do it an octave, but that's the timing of it. So all we're playing is just an F sharp, a D, and then a G, F sharp, D, E, F sharp, D, G, and then an A, D, E, and then we'll finish on the F sharp. And the timing with the vocals would be like this. Scarlet sins at a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. An empty slate at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was rolled away. And for that very first chorus, so the different ways that we'll be playing that would be, so the first way would be a very soft chorus, and we'll be up here, and we're just doing whole notes. I just like to do an octave on my left hand, and just kind of holding everything out nice and soft. That's what I like to do for the first chorus. For the chorus, for the second chorus, the chorus that's loud and we're all in after verse 2, I like to do something like this. If we have an electric guitar, we don't really have to be doing that lead or that melody. The electric guitar will be doing it, but if we don't have an electric guitar, we can do that. Or if we feel like the song works better without and just chording, that's fine too. But for like a loud chorus, we would be playing something like this. That would be for a louder chorus. So those are kind of the two main ways that we'll be doing it. At the very end of the song, when we go back into the chorus, that's pretty simple because we end on the F sharp and we end on the D. So that would just be our first note. So say at the end it'd be like thank God that stone was rolled, scarlet sin had a crimson cost, and that we would just go straight back into it. Excuse me. So that's the chorus. The other part that we'll be doing is the breakdown. The breakdown and the refrains are very, very similar. But so just going for the breakdown, we're gonna be right here. And our left hand's gonna be doing a little bit of more intricate stuff. So I'll just play it first and I'll show you how to do it. So it goes like this. Or sorry, I mean on D. It goes like this. that's the breakdown. So breaking that down, so what I'm playing, I'm just playing a G and an F sharp, back to a G, and then up to a D. That's gonna be the last note of that little diddle. Starting off, I just have a 5th D chord or a D5. And then what I'm doing, to play the G over B right there, I have a G on my pinky, I'm playing a B right above that, and I have this G here. That kind of gets the more ominous sound that we're going for that chord, because if we just played like a B, it's just very flat. So adding those G's and just the one B really works well. And then the next chord, the D over F sharp. So I have a D right here, and I'm just playing, so I have my octave of F sharp, and I'm just playing the D in between. And then back to the G, so just playing a G, a D, and another G. Okay, that's that part. And then, so for the bridge, what I like to do is, we're not quite holding everything out, we're adding a little bit of rhythm. I like to do something like this. So it'll be, I see bright crimson rose draped. And notice we're still kind of keeping that. We're gonna be playing basically on our left hand exactly what we played for the breakdown. But I'm keeping a little bit of rhythm. And dancing and laughing, Mother is welcoming, this is our homecoming. You'll notice I'm keeping my right hand on this D position. I'm really just, I'm chilling right here the entire time through the bridge. And that seems to work best, gives the best sound that we're kind of going for this song. So left hand is doing what we're doing for the breakdown, and the right hand is just staying on D. For bridge 2, it's the exact same. Roses, roses in bloom, pushed up from the embers. Just pretty quiet, adding a little bit of rhythm. Father is welcoming, this is our homecoming. So once we hit this on the Father is welcoming, this is our homecoming, we're just gonna excuse me. We're gonna hit that last G. Well, again, I have my D up here. We're not hitting it super loud, we're not gonna hit it hard. We're just gonna basically hold it out right there. So it'll be like, Father is welcoming, this is our homecoming. And then we get to bridge 3. So bridge 3, I have my D down here because we're gonna just be building. Heaven joins in with the glory. And then back to my G over B. And then for this one, the D over A, I play an A, I do my A octave, and then I have my E in between. So and then my regular G at the very end. And then we're into the chorus after that. So that's the bridge. The chorus is like normal, like we've talked about. And then we have the refrain. The refrains are literally basically just the breakdowns with just being loud. So the first refrain, so refrain 1, that's gonna be, we could do octaves here. notice on that last chord on just the G, I'm just staying on that G there because the lead singer will be singing, "The Father is welcoming, this is our homecoming." And we don't need to be playing that for that part, so we just stay on that G. For refrain 2, everything is the same on the right hand, but for the left hand, we're just playing the chords. So we have the D, and then when we hit the D up here, we're gonna go to our E minor, and then we have our B minor 7, and then our D over A. We're doing exactly what we did on the bridge, so we have our A octave and our E in the center. And then when we hit the D again, we're gonna go to our F sharp octave with our D in the center. And then we have our G. And then we'll just end big D octave and our F sharp octave. And that'll be how we finish the song. So again, that would just be, for refrain 2, that would be like this. Finish on the F sharp. I played that incorrectly. But that's how you play Homecoming. The other parts, for verse 1 and verse 2, it's pretty simple. We're just playing whole notes. That's it. Lord, I confess that I've been a criminal, stolen your breath, sing my own song. I like to hit the C sharp right there. Lord, I confess that I'm far from innocent. The shackles I wear, I bought on my own. C sharp. Scarlet sin. And then you can go, or up here. Scarlet sin had a crimson cause, nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. If you don't want to play that melody up there or the electric guitar, this here you could just stay down here and go. Its sin had a crimson cause, nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. And just do something like that, like you did for verse 1. For verse 2, it's pretty straightforward, just kind of doing chords, so that would look like, Lord, I confess I've been a prodigal. I kind of have this rhythm going on. I missed the B minor 7, but that's fine. So that's how you play Homecoming in the key of D on the piano. All right, I hope that helps.